Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel, ENT Eats.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Timaira.
And we're back with more food.
Yes.
Because that's just what we do. So today we are at Midici's Neapolitan Pizza. At the bottom.
If you haven't ever been here, it smells wonderful.
Yeah. It has like a really nice interior place. We'll show you pictures so you guys can see it as well.
It's like bougie pizza.
Yeah, it is.
It's great so far.
So we ordered some breads, some garlic bread.
We ordered the meatballs that came with more bread.
Yeah. And then we also have a margarita pizza coming. It just hasn't arrived yet. Oh, and then blueberry lemonade.
Yes. It smells great.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start. The pizza's not here yet, but like
when it gets here, we'll show you that as well.
Yeah, you're not gonna see my hair today, but it is cute.
Yeah.
A little tall, and the chairs are tall, and we're in a corner, so like it's quiet and we're good. So you want to start with the meatballs?
Yeah.
We're also gonna do Who Knows Who Better. So it's a game where I'm gonna ask a question, but she has to answer it about me and vice versa. So we're gonna see how well we know each other, which is like really, we know each other pretty well, so we should do really well. Exactly. We're gonna start with this meatball here though. They both have cheese, like a piece of mozzarella cheese on top, and they come in this very good marinara.
Ooh. Oh my. Okay.
Like drip drip, drop drop. Like look at this thing. Ready? Yeah. This meatball is really good.
That's really good.
Yeah. This is really good. How's your blue raspberry lemonade?
You should totally try it.
Okay, I gotta get a piece of this, man.
Amazing. Oh my god, that's so good.
So the first question today is, what is my astrological sign?
Okay, so your birthday is in November 14th.
November 14th.
So that would make you a Scorpio.
It would make me a Scorpio. And she was born in January 5th to be exact. And she's a Capricorn.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding. This is so good.
Yeah. I want to try a bread. Garlic bread. Okay.
They also give you this cute little balsamic vinegar stuff on the side.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of that. So. It's like savory.
Yeah.
I'm going for a dip in the marinara sauce.
Oops, sorry, I touched your fork.
No worries. That's good. So we're not sure that if every place has a Midici's, but if you're in Maryland, take the drive, come out to White Marsh, over by the Old Navy and the Starbucks, and they like just redid this whole little plaza thing. So like right now, as I'm looking outside, there's some nice red chairs. There's like a space where you could probably play a sport if you wanted to. It all looks super great. So come out here and eat this. It's fantastic.
That is so good.
It is. And shout out to Akila. She used to work here. She recommended that we come here. So
yeah. So shout out to Akila. Oh, I want the rest of my meatball.
It's so good. The employees are also super nice.
This garlic bread is delicious, y'all. Let me show you what it looks like.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No worries. What's your name?
Demi.
Demi, y'all.
She's amazing.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's in here.
Can I say hi?
Get in there.
Hi.
Demi's awesome.
There you go. Sorry
Yeah, no worries.
about
Just
that.
sticking anyway. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, we're good.
Okay, awesome.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
That was Demi. She's amazing. Like,
Yes,
she was the
super
first person we
nice.
met when we came in here.
Yeah. Very welcoming place.
The
So.
pizza is blazing hot. We're not even about to mess with that right now. But Midici's also has a very cute like little condiment station, and they have like Parmesan cheese and basil and oregano and hot chili pepper flakes, which is what I love on pizza. It's so cute in here. You can have tea. They have nice little honey over there if you want to make yourself a little tea. You know, get like super fancy. I would come back here, and I wouldn't necessarily bring like. Matter of fact, next time I come back, I'm probably just gonna come back with you.
With me.
Mm-hmm. This is like upscale, but it's still like family oriented.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring Zach or Winslow here though.
Not classy enough.
No.
This is so good, y'all. Like, I wish we could order an extra side of marinara sauce.
Right? Oh, we probably should have asked her. Demi's cool. She's doing her job though. We're not about to bother her.
Next question.
Oh, yeah. The next question is, what is one food I couldn't live without? She don't know.
Oh, jeez. See, I was going to say lasagna.
That'd be right.
Okay.
I couldn't live without lasagna. It's great. For you, I don't think you could live without pizza.
No, I could not.
Yeah, which is why we're gonna do a lot of pizza videos because we love pizza. And like when we were in college, that's what we used to splurge on was pizza.
Yeah.
So like, there'll be a ton more. This garlic bread is so good. Thank you, Medici's.
I wonder if that bread's the same. It looks a little different.
It does look a little different.
I don't know.
The next question. You want to ask the next one?
Yeah.
I would show you my phone, but we've already learned that you guys can't see, so we're not even gonna hold it up.
What are my parents' first names?
All right. So your mother's first name is. I'm not even about to call her by her first name. That's just disrespectful. But her first name starts with the S. And I love her very much. And your dad's name is Joe. Joseph Southern, y'all. That's her daddy.
My mom would say my daddy is Idris Alba, though, so.
Or Idris. Hey, boo.
Yeah, he's my daddy. And my baby daddy.
Yeah, he can't be your daddy and your baby daddy. Like ancestral.
I love him. Your parents' names. Your mom's name starts with an N. Hey, Mama Green.
Hey, mama.
Oh God, and your dad's name? Oh my gosh, I totally know this, by the way. But I don't know it.
You should. What's my name?
Tim.
Oh.
Tim.
But in all reality, my dad's name is Joe Southern too.
Yeah.
So hey, Dad. Hey, D2.
Yes.
We love you guys. Thank you for taking us under your wing.
Exactly. Next question. Who was my first boyfriend?
His name, I forgot already. We cheated on this book, and she told me before the show.
I did.
I
Imani
forgot.
Skinner.
Imani. I should have known Imani.
8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that should count because I mean we only dated for like a week. And what do 8th grades know about dating anyway? So.
Not girl. In 8th grade, you're gonna be together forever.
Yeah. We used to write notes to each other. Yeah.
And what was mine?
I don't remember his first name, but his last name was like Hell Pop. Hell Pop.
Hell Pop.
Hell Pop.
His name was Joel.
Joel Hell Pop.
Joel Hell Pop. I'm like, seeing what he grew up to be, no.
That's funny. Oh.
I need
My
to add
best
you.
friend doesn't have my thumbprint on her phone. How rude. What is my favorite color?
Azul blue.
Blue it is. Your favorite color? Oh gosh, I want to say green. Orange. I knew it was one of those two. I always think of green because that was like her last name, and I'm just like, oh, green. But no, it's orange. She wears a lot of green though.
I thought it would be cliche to like have green as my favorite color, but my last name was green.
Yeah.
Can we get a refill on this lemonade?
Oh.
Okay. Did I ever have the chicken pox?
Yes.
I did.
She did.
And you did not.
I did not. I've never had the chicken pox.
Showing the shingles, y'all.
Shame.
All right, so we gotta try this other bread.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know about this vinegar stuff. I don't like that stuff, but it's a little tangy. Nah.
I don't like that. Okay. I don't like the sauce. The sauce is too much on the bread.
I think it's just oil. I don't think it's butter.
Grossy.
All right, ready to get to this pizza? I'm gonna clear some of this stuff out of the way here. And bring our pizza into view. Alright. So there's our pizza, the margarita pizza. It's like their #1 requested item here.
Yes.
It's a Parmesan for you.
Oh, thank you.
And a Parmesan for me.
Yay.
So, the next question is, what is one of my most embarrassing moments?
Okay, y'all. She has a lot. But the one I'm going to tell y'all about today. Okay, so one time,
Don't do me, honey boo boo.
we had decided to, have some fun. Only when you're over the age of 21, legally, should you be having fun, So we were a little
Not 21.
not ourselves. And I had ended up throwing up all over the place. Okay, and let you guys know, I had longer hair than this when I was in Morgan for school. And it would take me like an hour to get ready because I would always flat iron my hair. I just loved the way that it looked.
Freshly flat ironed.
Yes, it had to be, yes. So, I threw up, and apparently my best friend told me that I had throw up in my hair. Oh, I didn't want to take a shower. That's why. I just was so ready for bed. But Timaira told me that I needed to take a shower, and I was just like, no, I'll take it in the morning. And then she was like, no, but you have throw up in your hair. And I was like, oh, okay, now I have to take a shower. So I took my shower, I got out of the shower, and best friend, being the best friend that she is, wanted to help me with my hair. So my blow dryer was on the floor. Don't know why, probably fell.
Ooh.
Don't really know. How's the pizza?
It's really good.
Really?
I could eat like 10 slices of this.
Okay. So when she went to reach down, by the way, I was not the only one who was not myself. She was also not herself, okay? So she
I held it better together than you though.
went to go, that's very true. She went to go reach down and pick up the blow dryer,
Worst mistake of my life.
bumped her head on my bed. And I mean, it was so embarrassing because it was like, why are you reaching down? Literally, you're gonna hit your head on the bedpost. Like it was, I even saw it, okay? It was so funny. It was the most funniest thing in the whole entire world because I was like, you knew that you had to have bumped your head.
I'm gonna tell y'all that it hurt. I think that's when it knocked me back to my senses. Because as soon as I hit my face, I had a sophomore injury in 2012, where I fractured my face, and I hit it like all in the same orbital structure.
This pizza is very thin.
Yeah, it's worth it though. It's so good.
I have to roll it.
And so you got a little bit of basil in there. Let me find a piece of basil. So I ended up, I hit it in that same spot, so like it knocked me back to my senses, like, oh, this actually
I don't
hurts.
like basil.
You don't like basil? No, a little tangy. But the funniest moment for my best friend was actually that same night at the party. I won't disclose where we were or what we were doing, but we all know we were having fun. This person right here got a little off her game, and went and made snow angels, y'all, snow angels, in the middle of August. Or no, I don't think it was like October. It was homecoming, so like October. There was no snow, y'all. There was no snow. So she was doing snow angels in the grass. And you know how Morgan is about their grass. If you don't, you know how HBCUs are about their grass. Like you just don't do that. You don't get on the grass. But this one was out there making snow angels. And then she decided to go for a run. But we have booths on campus, like where security and stuff stay. And so she went running around the corner and we had to snatch her back. And when we snatched her back, she passed out. So we had to drag her back and then she started her whole throw up thing. So that really honestly was the funniest night for me. She also kissed somebody random. What was his name?
Rico.
Rico. Hey, Rico.
I still remember him. I still remember.
Mm-hmm. Poor Rico.
Rico. Hey, Rico, if you're watching. Do you remember that day?
That you kissed Ebony Costello? I got nothing?
Yes. What is the name of my favorite childhood pet?
I think all your pets would be your favorite.
Well, yes.
So,
But I had a favorite.
I don't know. It was either Trixie or Kaya. Or not either one of them.
Trixie. May she rest in peace.
R.I.P. Trixie. R.I.P.
I loved you. She was my favorite. I loved that dog. She had heart failure. And we put her to sleep. No, we didn't put her to sleep. She died in my closet.
Oh gosh.
It was
Good
very,
as she
very
passed.
sad. Oh, she passed away in my closet. It was very, very sad. It was Easter,
Yeah.
and we were at my godmother's house. And Easter was on a Sunday, obviously. And my mom is a veterinarian, and we were going to put her down on Monday, the following day. But we stayed too long at my godmother's house, so we didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were just like looking for her because she was always doing weird stuff and hiding in places anyway. But my closet in my bedroom was open, and she was in my closet. It was very, very sad because if she had just waited one more day, we would have put her out of her own misery, but we couldn't. And I think she was trying to find me, which was why she was in my closet with my light. So it was very, very sad. And then I slept with her. My mom wrapped her in a blanket because it was obviously too late at night to go digging a grave. I mean, we could get arrested for that. But, so yeah, I slept with her. It was very sad. Your favorite childhood pet? Sassy?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's alive?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, no. The other one. Buttercup.
Yeah. So Buttercup was my cat. We had two cats, Sassy and Buttercup, and I had a cat before that, Roscoe, but he was evil, so I don't claim him. But we had Sassy and Buttercup. They were twin sisters, and like they were both kind of, well, Sassy wasn't the runner of her litter, but Buttercup was, and she was always skittish and scared and stuff. And Buttercup kind of was like my personality. She was chilled and relaxed and cool and calm and collect. And Sassy was always like evil and trifling, like my sister, so that we had our own cats. And so Buttercup was my favorite, and she died like last year or 2 years ago now. Last year. She died last year, and she had diabetes, and she just was old. Like they're old. They're like 13, 14 years old now.
Hey guys, sorry. Our camera
Fell.
collapsed. It was awful.
So we were in the middle of
Anywho.
talking about Buttercup. But yeah, she had diabetes, and she was old, and
I don't like this
so
stuff.
she died last year. And she was my favorite. Yeah, she was really sweet and kind and awesome. So R.I.P. Buttercup and Trixie. Forever in our hearts, Wakanda forever. All right. The next question after that is when. We'll both have the same answer for this. When and where did we meet?
2012.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And I believe we met, like the place, well, obviously we met at Morgan, but I feel like we were heading to dinner. And
Oh, I
we
don't like
met
basil.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Is that where we met? I feel like we were in the lobby of Grand Towers, and I saw you and Tyler. Yeah, that's where we met.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
And we had dinner together.
So at that time we had a friend named Tyler who.
Oh wait, pause. You know what I don't like? This black stuff at the bottom of the pizza. It has a weird taste to it, like an actual taste.
Yeah, it's like a brick oven they have here. So I think that's like what that is. But yeah, so we had a friend Tyler at the time, and she was in my Access orientation group, which is for incoming freshmen at Morgan. We go and we get to experience the campus and stuff. And we all had to like say what our goals and stuff were. And my goal at that time was to be a lawyer. And I guess she saw that maybe I would be a good fit for her vice president. She wanted to run for freshman class president. So she chose me as her vice president, and I was like, sure, I need friends anyway. I just came from all across the country. And so I was like, well, I'm making friends with this girl, and she had already known them. And
She was my roommate.
yeah, so it all, like, the Lord really worked it out for us. I firmly believe that You know, I don't think God intended for us to stay friends with them. That He just needed a reason to get us together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we met. We met at Morgan in 2012. We went to dinner at the Refact, and we met a guy named Hubbard.
Yes, we
Who
did.
told us that he was a
played
tennis player.
He was a damn football player, y'all.
He was a basketball player.
That's what I meant to say. Basketball.
He was a basketball player, but told us he was a tennis player, and we firmly believed him because, like, who's to say black people can't play tennis? Serena and Venus, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he was a basketball player, and our friendship took off from there.
Exactly. By the way, he gave me his number.
He did. We ain't never called that man.
No, we did not.
We ain't never called him.
He said hi to us every time we saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a sweet guy. So,
Yeah.
shout out to you, Hubbard. Did I ever get written up in school, and what for?
Okay, I'm not sure for what, but yes. I'm going to say yes, because Timaira seems like the type of person that would do something bad and get written up in school for.
Yep.
So yes. For what?
All right, so multiple times, but
Exactly. Just say one. The most.
most frequent,
Yeah.
being late to Latin American history. The teacher was a cunt bucket, and
Give him that cup bucket.
so I used to take the bus to school, and in the wintertime, our bus was always late because it came up from a farther, like, district.
Yeah.
Like, technically I wasn't supposed to go to West because I lived in Pittsburgh, but because I went to a charter middle school, I automatically got into West.
Yeah.
So they had a bus for us to get there, but the bus was always late in the winter because it was snowing and they had to get on the highway. So, like, she would always be like, oh, you can't come in, you're late. And it would be like, you just saw my bus pull up outside. You can't miss no cheese bus. So she would write me up. And then, like, I started purposely being even later then. Like, I would come in the middle of class and, like, go get breakfast because we had Emilio's down the street. We also had a store called the Co-op. I would take my time. I'd go get me some breakfast. So I had a job, so I was making my own money. And then I'd come to class and be loud and eat my food in the middle of class.
You deserve to get written up.
And she would write me up. And then one time she almost put her hands on me. I don't even remember what her name is now, but you know who you are, cunt bucket. You sucked. Go ahead. Oh, yes. I do not believe that Ebony ever got written up in high school. Ever.
That is correct. I was the perfect student. Okay, not perfect student grade-wise, but I was a good student. Like, I listened and I followed directions. So no, I've never been to the principal's office. The only time I went to the principal's office was when I wanted to start the Christian club in my high school. And it was a good conversation. So no.
Okay, here's the next one.
What was my first job?
I believe it was lifeguarding.
No.
Your first job wasn't lifeguarding?
No.
You had a job before that? What'd you do?
I worked at Wendy's.
Yeah.
I left Wendy's to be a lifeguard.
Give me my spicy nuggets.
I don't think I actually know this question.
No?
No, I don't know this question.
So,
What was your first job?
my first job, I got into this program through my middle school when I was in 8th grade, and then called it like career paths or whatever. And you could internship at the job that you thought you wanted to do in the future.
Oh.
And at that time, I thought I wanted to be a teacher, so I worked in a school. I was like a lead, whatever teacher.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, at that school, and they were great kids, and it ended up being the school that my mom went to when she moved to Wisconsin. Or I don't know how she ended up at the school, but I heard it was her school.
Yeah.
So that's what I was. I was a teacher, and now I'm a teacher now. So.
I had no idea. That's interesting.
I got pizza on my face. I told you. Alright.
All right. Do I have any scars?
Intentional ones, no. Ooh. Yeah, no. I really don't feel like my friend is scarred up at all. She has tattoos.
I have a scar.
You have a scar?
Yeah, my cat Simba. May he also rest in peace.
R.I.P. Simba.
Scratched my leg. One time I went to go pick him up and he freaked out and scratched me. So I have a scar on my leg.
Do I have a scar?
Yes. You do. Wait, you have one. Don't you have one on your thigh?
Mm-hmm.
She has one on her thigh. I don't think it's from, like, intentional.
No.
Did you fall out of a tree? No,
Nope.
that happened to my sister, though. I just know it's on her thigh.
So I had a femoral osteotomy done when I was in high school.
A what?
A femoral osteotomy, so they broke my bone in my thigh. They broke my femur, basically. I put a plate and 11 screws in there because I had some issues, and I had also like cracked it on the top. Like it was just like an old injury, they say, but like it was cracked on the top, and then it was like stunting my growth. So
I had no idea this happened.
they broke it, and then they put it back together.
You know, I vaguely remember you saying that. Vaguely.
I do also have another scar.
That's a crazy story.
I have a scar
Don't you
that's
have
like
one on your eye?
yeah, I have one
Yeah.
right, literally like through my eyebrow.
From the softball.
From the softball, it cracked my skull and my orbital stuff.
Yeah.
And then I also have one on my leg for my sister. When I had that surgery done, my mom made us pot pies because pot pies were like they were good to me back in the day. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And she dropped it on my inner calf,
Oh, jeez.
and it burned me. So I have one there too.
That's not okay. At all.
No, she was kind of clumsy, and I don't let her live it down. What is my favorite restaurant?
Applebee's?
Yeah. Food's cheap and it's good.
Yeah, and plus you can get the half-off appetizers after like 9 o'clock or something. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What's my favorite restaurant?
I would say Applebee's too.
Yes, I love Applebee's. I don't know. I feel like
My second I was gonna say Carrabba's.
no.
Your mom likes Carrabba's.
Yes, my mom loves Carrabba's. But you know, I am gonna have to say, Texas Roadhouse is also becoming one of my favorites.
I do like Texas Roadhouse.
I love Texas Roadhouse. But yeah, I love Applebee's. I think it has everything that you need: burgers, wings. You know, you could get a pizza. I think pasta. You know, they have the 2 for $20 menu. They have brownie bites. They have amazing drinks. Even like regular drinks, like their lemonade and stuff is really good too. So I really like Applebee's a lot.
I agree. Applebee's is like the perfect everything.
Yeah.
What food do I hate? I wouldn't even say food. What is something that I hate? Like what can I just not have?
Red dye.
Okay, yeah, red dye and mushrooms.
And mushrooms.
I hate mushrooms. For you, it's actually onions.
Yes. I cannot stand onions.
They're good though. Like I don't even know what to say no onions because they're great.
First of all, they make your breath stink.
Well, yeah, but that's what you get some gum for. Keep some gum in your pocket. You be fine.
No.
What was the last mall I went to?
Towson?
Yeah, I do a lot of shopping.
Yeah.
For you, it was White Marsh.
No.
You went to Towson?
Yeah, because I think the last time I went to Towson Mall was near Founders Day for our organization, Choir Sci-Fi National Music Society Incorporated. That was, yes, CPP. I think that was it. I haven't really, or, you know, I don't actually remember. I haven't gone to the mall in a really long time.
It was White Marsh, girl. We went there and ate. We ate lunch in the mall.
Okay, then yes.
So it should have been White Marsh for both of
Mall.
us. I like this sweater.
True.
It's kind of cold outside today.
Yeah, it is.
What is my favorite soda?
Pineapple.
Yes.
Fanta.
Fanta pineapple soda. It's so good. If Fanta wants to just send a case to my house,
Yes.
call me girl, and I will gladly take a case. I love pineapple soda. It's
Yeah.
just so good. And like second place would be the grape. The grape is cool too. For you, I don't even know. Like she never gets the same type of soda, but I would say orange.
Thank you. Orange Fanta.
Yeah, orange Fanta.
I
So like
love
Fanta,
orange.
you want to send us both one?
Exactly.
Send us all the flavors. We would try them all.
Yeah, definitely.
Green apple, peach, we'll try them.
Oh yes, green apple. My friend had that on her Snapchat the other day, and she said it was really good. But she also had her like matching nails. My nails match my shirt.
Oh hey, mine don't because I ain't got no. Don't do that anymore. That was just a college thing. Do we have any inside jokes?
Always. But then they wouldn't be inside jokes if we explained them to you. So.
You're right. All I can say is pineapples.
Pineapple. That was good.
What is my favorite band or musical artist?
I don't really think you like bands per se.
No.
But you like Todrick Hall, Pentatonics, oh God.
I'm gonna add one. As of recent, I'm a big Cardi B fan. They
That is
call
very
me
shocking.
Cardi, banger, Cardi. I love Cardi B.
I'm very surprised at her.
I love Cardi. I feel like she's very genuine, and I think that's why I like her.
Yeah.
She's very genuine. She doesn't hide anything.
Yeah,
She's like, yeah, I'm
true.
ratchet, and I'm from the Bronx, and I don't care.
Yeah.
What's up? And she'll fight you. I watched like some bloopers of her on Love and Hip Hop yesterday, and she like snatched her wig off to fight this girl from London. I was like, yes, Cardi, you better snatch that wig. And her cornrows were still laid, so I was like, come on, Cardi.
I do like Cardi. I love and hip hop too. So.
For you, your favorite artist?
Y'all, I really don't listen to music.
She really doesn't.
Really don't.
I would say all gospel artists. Like
Yeah.
she's a big gospel fan, like Tasha Cobbs.
Yes. You
Make me happy, oh, you make me whole. You take the pain away. I'm so in love with you. Sing it again, say.
You make me happy.
Yes, so we love Tasha Cobbs. Kiki Sheard, all of them, they're all great singers. We come from a gospel choir, multiple gospel choirs, so like gospel is our life. So I would say all gospel artists.
Yeah, I love any gospel artist, or I'm big on show tunes. So like any Broadway, Rent, Wicked, I just love them.
Absolutely. I'm big on show tunes.
Yeah.
Avenue Q, that's my number one. Dear Evan Hansen.
Obviously Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton is like life for me.
Yeah.
So all of those are fantastic. I'm not a big Phantom of the Opera fan, but I'll listen to it from my
My
best
sister
friend.
loves Phantom of the Opera though.
Yeah, Sierra's a big Phantom of the Opera fan.
Yeah.
What was my strongest subject in school?
History for you.
History, which is surprising that I didn't know about Alexander Hamilton. I feel like I was cheated in the public schools. I feel bad for you,
Yeah.
MMSD. Like, how did I not know about Alexander Hamilton? Yours? I would say math.
Yes.
Yeah. She's
I
a math
was really
whiz.
good at math. I love math.
We should have took each other's classes in college so we could have passed. I could have took her history and she could have took my math. I'd be graduated.
I never took a history class.
See? She skipped out on the history.
I never needed to. Because I think history was like a humanitarian class or
Yeah.
something. And I think I took psychology instead.
Oh, okay. What was my weakest subject in school?
Math.
Yeah. For you, I would probably say history. Or, no, I wouldn't say English. You're pretty good at English. I don't think I would say you had probably a weakest subject.
Okay. I wasn't bad at history. I loved, I guess it depended on the type of history it was. Like, I realized that every year you take, the same core subjects. You always take history, you always take math, you always take English. But, each year it focuses on a different thing. I remember English 1 was just specifically grammar. But then English 2 was, literature, So I was always good at the grammar, but reading and comprehension was never my thing. So out of probably all of the subjects I took, it was probably literature, English lit.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I loved English lit. I actually was in English lit honors, and I just love books, and so that was always good for me.
No, but the thing is, I love to read.
Yeah.
It's just
Harry Potter was my thing.
Yes, exactly. That was my first novel I ever read, Harry Potter.
Do I want kids? If so, how many?
5.
Yes, I now want 5. I originally wanted 8, but I've compromised with myself. I can't with 8 kids. I wouldn't have a life. So no. And yes, up to 5 for Ebony.
Up to 5. I want my minimum to be 3, maximum to be 5.
She's gonna have 5 because my kids need cousins that match.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a van, a bus.
A bus.
A bus is what we're gonna have.
Yeah.
I don't really know what this is.
What kind? This doesn't apply to me anymore. What kind of wedding do I want someday?
A beach wedding?
Yeah, when I renew my vows, it'll be a beach wedding.
Yeah.
Very into nautical things. So.
Yes.
For you, I would probably say beach as well. I think you'd want to get married on a beach.
I do. I want a destination wedding.
In Hawaii?
No.
You don't want to go to Hawaii?
Jamaica.
You want to go to Jamaica? I would not.
I've
Don't go to
always
Jamaica.
said, Timaira, I've always said I wanted to
You don't
get
want to go
married
to
in
Jamaica. You won't want the orange soda there. You better bring your own orange soda. That's the one thing my grandmother always told me about Jamaica. She was like, you don't drink the soda there. She was like, you better smuggle your own into the country because and she would be like, Pepsi, it sucks. Don't do it. So you better bring your own orange. I'll come. It's cool. I'll go find my great grandma and everything. It'll be cool, but I'm not about to drink your orange soda or their Pepsi.
That's fine.
I'm about to be drinking water.
Water. Even that may not be safe.
Right? It ain't safe.
I'm gonna purify myself.
Okay. What is my Netflix binge show?
Oh my god, wait. Netflix? Okay, well recently it was 13 Reasons Why.
Yes.
I feel like it's some medical show. No. What show were you just watching? I don't remember. I just know she was binge watching 13 Reasons Why about 2 weeks ago.
I was. I just finished season 2 and
That was crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
Y'all need to see 13 Reasons Why, and I've been reading a lot of articles about how they need, like, people want to get that show canceled. And
that show was needed.
In a way, I understand why, because they show everything.
Yeah.
It's not like they just leave it up to your imagination. Like, you know what's going to happen, so they don't show it. They show you everything, and I think it's needed because...
it's happening.
Yeah.
I
And it needs to be something that's
thing.
talked about. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, they know about mental health issues, but I don't think they really want to talk about it and make it something that's real.
Yeah. And I think that's a big problem in our country specifically is because we have a president who's a bully, like, we think bullying is okay. And for, like, people who have gone through high school, I was a more popular kid in high school, so I didn't really have that problem. I still got picked on. I'm a taller kid. My weight was, not the skinniest, but I played basketball. I played softball, so I was known as an athlete, so I kind of got that pass. But for regular kids who go through high school and they get picked on every single day, I've seen it happen. My sister was a victim of bullying in high school because of her mental disability, and it's something that needs to be talked about. It's not fair, and suicide is a thing that's happening. And if we want to open the dialogue, if we want to talk about how to stop people from feeling like they need to do suicide, we also need to understand the reason why people commit suicide. Exactly. And 13 Reasons Why shows us, like, this is just one story.
And the thing is also that I like about the show is, like, even a lot of the reasons that happened, it's not like, they're not obvious reasons. It's like, okay, I said this one thing, or I did this one thing, or I didn't do this when you wanted me to do it. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't think that, not that they are the reason, but, like, they don't think of it like, oh, I didn't walk her to the door, But you don't know what's going in her mind as, maybe you walking her to the door
would have saved her.
Yeah.
Made her feel more special. And I think that this is what the show highlights. Is like, it's the little things that people don't do for somebody, like, especially in that guidance counselor's office. And I firmly believe that guidance counselors have kind of lost the magic because I had a guidance counselor who sucked. From day one, with Miss Beber Wells, you suck. I would never recommend anybody ever go to Miss Beber Wells for anything. She wasn't understanding. She, like, passed you off as a number. And when she found out I was going to an HBCU and not a University of Wisconsin school, she, like, passed me off. And it's like, those are things. You're there to do a job. You're there to recognize these signs of people who are struggling. And thank God I wasn't struggling, because you probably wouldn't have seen it. So that's enough about 13 Reasons Why. But also The Good Witch. It comes on...
For The Good Witch.
Yeah, I love The Good Witch. I think it's a Lifetime show, and, like, I normally don't watch Lifetime, but The Good Witch to me is a really touching show. It's really sweet, it's really innocent, so that's what. But for you, I would say 13 Reasons Why as well, and then Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yes.
That's our show.
I love it.
I think we only have one more question.
Read the books as well.
What is my greatest fear?
Not having children.
Yeah. My greatest fear is not having children. I want to leave a legacy, and, like, I feel like my husband deserves children, and yeah. For you, I think it would be not having children as well as not being successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think my whole life I've always wanted, like, a family life and to be successful in having a family life, and even in whatever I decide to do. I've changed my major. I've worked many different jobs, so, like, I think being a fear is not, my fear is not figuring out what I'm actually going to do in life and not being successful in whatever I decide to do.
So that's that. Those are all our questions. Back to this pizza and the meatballs and the garlic bread. What was your favorite item?
The meatballs.
I would say the meatballs
And
were
I
my favorite.
not that. I liked the garlic bread, like the one that was by itself, not the one that was with the meatballs.
I would say my favorite item was also the meatballs. The pizza was great, though. The crust is really thick.
Yeah.
So I'm not
but
necessarily...
the pizza itself is very, very thin.
Yeah. I would come back for the pizza. The crust is kind of like... I don't know, maybe if we hadn't gotten all the bread and stuff, it probably would have been better. But
Yeah, that's
the
true.
pizza's great. I would recommend everybody come here.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it, and definitely get the blueberry lemonade. Because
Yes.
that was so good.
It is so good.
So good.
It's so tasty.
Yeah.
So, like, laugh, and love with us. We thank you guys for watching. And we do have one thing to say, though.
Yeah, okay, so with YouTube, you're able to see how many views you're getting and how many people are watching your videos. You guys are watching our videos, and we thank you for that, but you guys also, we'd like you guys to subscribe, you know, and there's a little notification bell after you hit subscribe, so you'll also be notified when we post a new video. So please subscribe if you like us, you know. We would like to talk to more people, leave more comments, you know. We would like to see what you guys would want us to try out, what food places, any food challenges that you would like us to see. We have a lot of ideas coming, you know. It's just a matter of when we could fit them in the schedule, and, you know, obviously, because we're not getting paid yet, we have to fund these things ourselves as well. So, you know, just like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yes, definitely share. If you guys are watching the video, you think it's funny, like I know that you guys think it's funny because you're liking and laughing at it, share the video. Like, give that joy to somebody else. We're here to entertain the entire world. We want to
entertain you guys.
Yes, so like do it. Like, laugh, love with us. We're working on getting some t-shirts.
Yes.
So like
We're
maybe
gonna come
we'll
out with
do
some
a
merch.
Yeah, some merch.
ENT merch.
So like we'll have our favorite slogans like cunt bucket and like all these things that we love. Like,
Yeah.
guys, we're so happy though. We're so appreciative that you guys
Yeah,
are even watching this. So
very.
thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Thanks to Midici's again for having
Yes,
us.
thank you.
And like we got stuck. We put ourselves in this nice little corner. Like we haven't had any company really come back here besides when she delivered the food. The
Yeah.
manager was out here handing out
Yep.
stuff. Like it's a great restaurant. So if you're in the White Marsh area out here in Maryland, come out to
Yeah,
Midici's. Yeah, it's one little
Why
strand.
is it standing up like that? Anywho.
But yes, we love you guys. Like, laugh, love with us. Thank you guys so much. Bye.